Stock traders might be itching to trade, but it's option traders that are taking a hit in the wallet every day the market stays closed. Wall Street Journal reporter Kaitlyn Kiernan joins us now from Chicago to explain. She's in our bureau there. Kaitlyn, you're normally here in New York, so it's good to see you from a distance as well.
Yeah,
glad you're safe. So tell us about options. First explain what an option is, and then we'll get into how they're taking it in the wallet.
Well, options allow you to bet on the direction of a stock, either going up or down. And the difference between options and stocks is options have an expiration date. So at each day the stock market is closed, investors just hold onto those stocks. But these option contracts lose what is called time value, especially with weekly options that only have about 5 days of life to begin with. When you take 2 days out of that, suddenly investors are losing 40% of their option value.
Are they pretty upset about this, or do they just know that that's the risk, and that's just one of the risks? You buy an option, you take your chances.
Well, there are some investors who are upset about it. They are taking a loss. They weren't expecting the markets to be closed for 2 days this week. But on the other hand, it's also a positive for some investors who sell options, because when someone sells options, they're waiting for the option to expire with the hope that it'll expire worthless. So for those traders, they have a couple more days where they didn't have to worry about the stock moving enough to put the option, what would be called, in the money.
So do you think that, I mean, obviously the people who make money won't be suing anybody. Do you think the people who lost money because the exchanges were closed, do you think they'll sue the exchanges and say, look, hey, you're killing my livelihood?
I mean, maybe they'll want to, but I don't know if they'll have much of a case. The exchanges had no control over this. You know, insurance policies tend to have what's called an act of God clause. I think the exchanges could probably say something like along those lines where this was uncontrollable.
Now, is option trading expected to open up in line with the exchanges tomorrow?
Yep. The options are, we've had a few exchanges formally announce that they'll be trading tomorrow. The main reason the options have been closed is because the stock markets were closed. Since it's a derivative, if the stocks aren't trading, the options can't trade. So some of the biggest option markets are nowhere near New York. They're out of the danger zone. You've got the Chicago Board Options Exchange where I am here. They clearly weren't affected by the storm, but if stocks aren't trading, options can't trade.